Hey guys, long time no see. How have you been? I know it's been quite a while since the last video, and I do apologize for that. I'm just gonna be sitting here working on some orders while I'm talking to you guys. Oh man, so what has happened since the last time we spoke? Well, a lot, honestly. First of all, we had the grand opening, and that went phenomenally. There was lines out the door, around the building. We had so many people come in. It was astounding. So I just want to say thank you, first of all, for all the support that y'all have been giving us. It was very humbling to see how many people came out. We did a bunch of giveaways. We did amazing in sales. I want to say we did like $4,000 in the first day. And I was hoping to hit $4,000 in like the first week. So that was so cool. Reason I haven't really been making videos lately is honestly for two reasons. One, I lost the charger to the camera. The battery itself was dead, and I didn't know what happened to my wall charger for it. And I just found it. It was actually hiding back here behind my printer, plugged into the wall behind there to where I couldn't actually see it. So now I can actually get back into making videos for y'all. The second reason is honestly, it's just been that busy. This store was desperately needed in this area, and honestly, we did not have any idea just how big the reception would be. Literally every day for the last 2 months, we're getting people that come in and are always saying, I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm so happy you're on this side of town. I'm so glad I don't have to drive out of town anymore. I'm so glad there's an actual card shop for once in town. Because there is another store in town, but they're a comic book store that also does cards, whereas we are strictly a card shop that is then branching out into like gaming with like tabletops and D&D and stuff like that. But yeah, there's been so many people just nonstop thanking us for opening and coming to us, and it's been a lot. It's so cool. Our cases look phenomenal now. They are filled to the brim with cards. People are nonstop bringing stuff into us. We are always buying cards, selling cards, trading cards. It is crazy how busy it's been. And this is just the beginning. We just opened up. Today, when I'm recording this, is February 4th. We opened November 22nd. So within about a month, no, I guess it's been like 2.5 months now. We are already a 6-figure business. I did not expect that in the slightest to grow that rapidly. I'm still not paying myself. Andrew's still not paying himself. We are putting everything we have back into the business right now. But on the flip side of that, because we are so busy and we have so many online orders and things coming in, we are actually looking at getting another person in here to help us. So ironically, we're gonna be paying someone else before we're paying ourselves, because in the long run, it will make us money because we are so busy that Andrew and I are falling behind on tasks that we need to get done, be it organizing, be it ordering stuff, hosting events, everything else. Between all the tournaments we're nonstop hosting, between all the customers that are constantly coming in to buy, sell, trade, it's just really hard to get the orders going too. Just yesterday, I had 100 online orders I had to do. And unfortunately, Andrew had a legal commitment out of town, and so it was just me. But I have great people that care about me and want to see me succeed and want to see Andrew succeed. And so my brother came from his job down the street during his lunch break to come and help me. And he was helping pull orders for me while I was helping customers. And then my dad showed up after he got off work, and he was sitting there helping pack orders for me while I was pulling the rest of them. All while we're doing our Pokemon locals, which is honestly our biggest game that we have for local players right now. Right now, we are hosting Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Gundam, and Magic consistently. We do host One Piece and we do host Riftbound, but it has not been very consistent if those games can fire yet, which is surprising because I know just how big Riftbound actually is. So I'm not sure if it's just the date or the time that we have it going on, but more realistically, I think what the issue was UVS never sent us our Nexus packs for Origins. And so a lot of people, that's why they go to locals, is they're trying to get that GG-Easy Teemo or get these alt art promos and whatnot. And without that, there's not really a drive for them to come out of their way to come play locals when they could. Some of them actually live together or play together locally all the time. They're like, well, we could just do that at the house kind of thing. But I do have the Nexus packs for Spirit Forged already. So I'm hoping that will bring people in. We are also the only store in the area that pays back the entry fees as store credit. The way we do it is you still get your prize packs for participation, be it Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Nexus Knights or Pokemon, although I'm out of Pokemon packs right now, and I have been trying to reach out to Pokemon about that, and they just keep kind of giving me a runaround about, oh, it's by the quarter. You just have to wait for the quarter to get your next packs. But they already sent me some packs. So people got the taste for the packs, and now I don't have the packs. And with that being my largest community, I definitely want to try to do right by them. But anyways, the way we do it is our typical like standard locals, we charge $7. And $5 of all those entries goes back into the prize pool as store credit, which we pay out to the top players, depending on how many people there are. If there's like only 4 people, then it's just first place that gets it. If it's like 5 to 8, then it's gonna be first and second. If you hit 9 to a certain threshold, it's top 4, and then it's top 8. Like we have a whole breakdown on our Facebook page where we explain like how we pay out everything. Which is really cool because a lot of people are really enjoying the fact that they can come in, perform well, and then turn around and be able to get product. And if that makes our players happy, we want to do it. I mean, it's really cool. It's something that I always enjoyed back in the day when I was playing stuff competitively, was winning the store credit and then using that store credit to help get myself further ahead. The only thing they can't use it on is tournament entry itself, because it's the money from the entry that gets paid back out to them. But if they want snacks, they want cards, they want sealed product, they want whatever, everything else, store credit's good here. It's just tournament entry is the only thing you can't use it on. Even if it's like a brand new set that just came out, you're able to use your store credit on it. We have no qualms with that. Speaking of store credit, we actually pay the best for singles in the area. And then we pay even more if you're wanting store credit as opposed to cash. Now, not everyone always wants store credit, of course, and that's totally fine. But we are extremely transparent with how we do our trade-ins and everything with people. We have thresholds for certain prices of cards. If it's this price, then you get this much percent. If it's this price, then you get this much percent. And then, of course, you get more for credit versus cash. Every now and then, unfortunately, I actually have to write a check for people because they're bringing in so much stuff. But luckily, we bank literally right down the road, and so they can take that check right to that bank and they'll immediately cash it because it's their check. So it kind of helps with that. Something that we did that helped us astronomically was we actually did a loan through Square, which is our POS system. It's something I had done previously at another shop that I had worked at, and it is massively beneficial to do. The way they do it, they don't charge interest for the loan. They just are taking a look at your history on your account, on how much cards are getting swiped and everything, and then they give you an offer. The first offer they gave me, I rejected. The second offer they gave me, I rejected. Once they gave me a third offer, because pretty much every week they were bumping up the number more and more and more, I went ahead and took it. And they charge a certain fee for getting the loan, and they just tack that on top of whatever the loan amount was. 0 interest, nothing like that. It's just a flat fee that they added one time at the beginning. Then the way that I did it, because I took as much as I did, they will keep 10% of the credit card swipes that I have happen. So basically, for every $10 that someone buys on a credit card or a debit card or whatever, instead of me getting the full 100, they will keep $10 per 100 and use that $10 to pay down the loan. I took that loan mid-January and already have paid off, I want to say it's 16% of that loan already. And getting that massive influx of capital was huge, because then I was able to buy much more product for people. We are constantly reloading our Pokemon right now. Not through distributors, because we'll get into how that goes, but just we have some friends that are helping us out and want to see us succeed, and we've built relationships with other stores that are willing to give us some of their product, and then we buy it from them and then turn around and sell it ourselves. But we are always having Pokemon, we always have Yu-Gi-Oh!, we always have the different Magic stuff. We actually had our first Magic pre-release. That was our first ever pre-release event that we managed to get, was the Lorwyn Eclipsed one, which went really well. We sold out. It was amazing. We had 32 players in here doing Lorwyn Eclipse pre-release. We do have the Pokemon pre-release coming, which is really cool. Perfect Order will be the first one that we get to do on that. But we've already gotten approved for that. We already got approved for Chaos Rising. We got approved for the Spirit Forged with Riftbound. So stuff is happening, which is amazing. And the more events we can host like that, the more people will start coming this way. Word has spread rapidly that we are here, and more people are coming in every day. Oh yeah, I heard about y'all from such and such, or so-and-so said that y'all buy cards and whatnot. Phone calls going off the hook, people coming in like crazy. I'm amazed I'm able to record right now, honestly. I started this recording about 5 to 10 minutes before I opened the door, but I went ahead and unlocked it just in case. And I am very surprised no one has walked in yet. It's probably because it's raining right now, but usually from the moment we open, we've got people outside waiting for us to get here. It's crazy. Oh man. I do have some numbers for you, because I did promise I would be completely transparent with that and how the numbers go and everything. So when I say the first month, I'm also counting that very first week, or that last week of November, just because I didn't have a full month to be able to count for that. So when I say first month, it's actually February, it is actually November 22nd through December 31st. Just in store, in sales, after any kind of like taxes and all that, because I don't want to count the taxes. So I just want to look at the net numbers. We did $44,980 in sales in the first month, which is amazing. And then last month in January, we did $42,770 in net. But we're not only doing sales in store. We are also selling stuff online through TCG Player. If I take a look at the numbers for that, give me just a moment. It signed me out for some reason. All right, so if I take a look at the numbers for that, let's go to reports. I love that they have all this just very easily for you. So once again, from November 22nd through December 31st, we did, after all TCG Player fees and everything, net sales was $11,242, and after they took their fees, it was $9,530. Because their fees aren't cheap, I'm not gonna lie. But that's another $9,500 added to the sales for the first month. And then last month, which is what we were talking about, how we were starting to fall behind because we were just so busy. We're not able to get everything going like we wanted to. We actually only did $5,153, and then after fees, it was $4,263. So you can see that massive drop off from not being able to just nonstop be uploading things. But the craziest thing is, once we decided we were going to have someone help, we went ahead and we focused on getting a couple of things uploaded again. Just in February, so this is literally from Sunday until today, which is Wednesday, I have already done 1,700 in sales or 1,400 after fees. So in 3 days, I've already done a fourth of what I did all of last month, because we can actually start focusing on getting this done again. We have so many cards nonstop coming in that we just have to keep churning and burning and keeping that revenue coming. Opening a store is not cheap. Man, I'd say we spent close to $80K just to get this place open, if not more. On top of the fact that we are nonstop spending money on the cards that we're buying. And then you've got your light bill is close to $600 because we have the fridges that are running. We've got the big overhead lights. I mean, you can see this lighting. This lighting is phenomenal. Like, you have no struggle reading your cards or anything here. It's great. But we've got the big drink fridge out here. We've got the mini fridge in the back for us. We've got the big outside open sign. Plus the big like light up like Tricky's Cards and Games sign and everything. It uses a lot of electricity, so our electric bill is close to $500-600 every month. Especially with the weather being the way it is, when all of a sudden we're getting snow in the middle of Georgia somehow. But between that and then rent and insurance and everything else, it's about $6K a month just to keep the doors open and keep the lights on. And that's not counting buying any kind of inventory or anything. So, as you can imagine, we have to nonstop keep that money flowing through, or else you're not gonna be able to pay the bills. So that's why we decided, okay, yeah, we should probably go ahead and get someone else in here to help us start getting all this done. Now, if we keep growing at the rate we are, I mean, we're a 6-figure business in 2 months. Fingers crossed. I know we'll stall out a little bit at some point, but fingers crossed. If you're doing 100 every 2 months, what is that to hit 7 figures? That'd be 10 months on the, no, that'd be 5. 20 months to be able to hit 7 figures. So in 2 years, the goal is to be $1 million business. And I really think we can do it. I think we have built something phenomenal here. I can't tell you how many people, like, I know I keep saying it, but like, how many people are nonstop thanking us for just being here, just opening this place. And how many people, like, I hope y'all stay for the long run. And there's just been so much goodwill. It's so cool to see. We're even now gonna start vending at shows a little bit. There's a show in Macon, Georgia that's free to go to, by the way. So if y'all are in the area and you want to go to a card show, it's gonna be at the Anderson Conference Center on February 28th. It is gonna be about 75% sports cards, but then 25% of everything else, like what we do. Ooh, I got distracted while talking to y'all. I almost forgot to put a card in this order. And Dale Murphy is actually going to be there doing autographs, which is really cool because he hasn't been in this area in a very long time. For those of y'all that don't know who that is, he's a really big baseball guy from the Atlanta Braves from back in the day, like way back in the day. But he'll be doing autographs at this event, which is really neat. And so we'll be there. Then we have another show going on August 11th, I want to say, is when it is. I'd have to double check the date. But there's going to be a pretty big card show in Perry, Georgia, that we're vending at that also. We've even had a couple of businesses reach out to us asking if we wanted to have booths at like some of their events. Like there's a place in town that's going to be doing a Pokemon trivia night at a bar, and they were wanting to know if we wanted to come by and have some like little prizes for them and like set up a booth to be able to like sell stuff and all that, which we're debating it. I'm not certain if we're going to do that yet or not, but it is in the suggestion box, if you will. The dungeon room still isn't done yet. It's gonna be. It's just things got a little hectic and I hadn't had time to do it. But something really cool is I can show you what it looks like. So I have an example here of what the tiles are. So it'll be actually a darker, slightly different pattern than this, because this one looked a little too bricky and I wanted it to look more like stone and more rugged. But like this feels like brick. It feels like stone, but if you flip it over, it's just styrofoam. So we'll have that on all the walls, making it one big dungeon wall going on. And I have a customer coming in. Hello.